glad you could be here to share this with me.
Son.
This truly is a wonderful place, isn't it? I often wonder what the Institute's founders would do.
I have to admit, the third-generation synths are really something.
I need medical attention.
Let's have a look. Take good care of yourself.
I'm hurt, Doc.
Let's see what's wrong with you. All this advanced technology, and we still can't cure it. I got just that. Good thing you didn't turn to one of those
I know you'll achieve great things here. We all do.
For goodness sake, be reasonable. I know you can hear me. Now open this door. What's the use?
What's going on?
Dr. Higgs and Dr. Loken have decided to protest your appointment as father's successor. They've taken control of the bioscience security systems and cut off our food supply.
Have they made any demands?
Not yet. but I expect they'll demand that you renounce all ties to the Institute.
Is there a way I can communicate with them?
As a matter of fact, there is. I can unlock the maintenance tunnel that leads to the bioscience observation room. From there, you should be able to communicate with Higgs and Logan. If you can't reason with them, you can use this holotape to access the command functions on the observation room terminal. That should give you some options. Just please, try to talk to them first. Use violence only as a last resort.
Newton.
I'm sure some of the others will question your appointment as our next director. Don't let it bother you.
No way to pick this.
Just give me a moment. There, it's unlocked.
Is someone by order of the Institute. You must be destroyed.
I thought I heard something. Made it past the guards, Impressive. If you've come to change our minds, then you're wasting your time.
You're upset. I get it. You've made your point. Now, open the door.
I'm not taking orders from you. You haven't earned my respect, and you never will.
Father believes in me. The least you can do is give me a chance.
No. The risk is too great. Without experienced and competent leadership, the Institute could be thrown into chaos. Decades of research could be jeopardized.
I thought you were a reasonable man. Maybe I was wrong.
This is much bigger than just you and I. I'm protecting decades of research and progress. The answer is no. We will not back down. Father's heir apparent. He made it past your impenetrable defenses.
What if he got that far?
Compose yourself, man. We've always taken risks. You're still in control.
are. Just give me a moment. There, it's unlocked.
Is someone engaging? Hostile life form. Remaining damage.
Aha! I thought I heard something. Made it past the guard. Impressive. If you've come to change our minds, then you're wasting your time.
Can we talk about this?
Father chose not to talk to the Directorate before anointing you his successor. So how about I follow his fine example?
Don't you think you're being a little selfish here?
Far from it. What we do to protect the Institute.
Last chance, Doctor. Sure you won't change your mind?
This is much bigger than just you and I. I'm protecting decades of research and progress. The answer is no. We will not back down. Aha! I thought I heard something. Made it past... Impressive. If you've come to change our minds, then you're wasting your time.
I had a more direct solution in mind.
Oh, really? Our sent guards are programmed to attack anyone who enters here. So by all means, come and join us. Just don't say I didn't warn you.
Don't force me to take drastic measures, Doctor.
Oh, so you mean to martyr us then? I assure you, Dr. Loken and I are prepared to make any sacrifice in order to uphold the ideals of the Institute.
You're a stubborn fool, and you're not gonna like how this ends.
Nor will you. If you leave us here, everyone else will starve because you were too stubborn to refuse Father's appointment. Remove us by force, and everyone will fear and despise you. I'm afraid you lose either way. Father's heir apparent. He made it past your impenetrable defenses.
But if you got that far...
Compose yourself, man. We've always known the risks, but we are still in control. I thought I heard...
Dr. Higgs.
If you've come to change our minds, then you're wasting your time.
I know you're angry, but there's a better way to handle this.
Oh, you're wrong. You see, I've tried talking. For years, I've suggested that we do things differently here, but nobody listens. Let's see if anyone can afford to ignore me now.
I'm not a patient person, Dr. Higgs.
Unlike you, Dr. Loken and I are very patient. We have more than enough food to stay locked in here, as long as is necessary. You and the others will go hungry long before we do.
We seem to be at an impasse.
Then there's nothing more to talk about, is there? Father's heir apparent. He made it past your impenetrable defenses.
Where have you got that from?
Compose yourself, man. But we are still in control.
Movement detected. Curious.
Targeting sensors. Fully operational. I am the victim of violence.
Please stand still.
Warned. I cannot allow these attacks to continue. Valuable shutting down.
That was unfortunate. We don't like violence here, and I fear your actions will have consequences.
Hello?
Movement detected. Curious.
It's over, Dr. Higgs.
What do you plan to do now? Kill us and take the key? Go on then. Prove how right we were.
It's over, Dr. Higgs.
What do you plan to do now? Kill us and take the key? Go on then.
This has gone on long enough. Open the door now.
No. I refuse. Now do your worst.
Enough. Have you lost your mind? Lawrence, I'll do it. I'll open the door.
Max, no.
It's over, Lawrence. And you're a fool if you can't see that. Now, unless you intend to shoot me, please stand aside while I put an end to this.
Future generations will remember this decision, Max. I'll make sure of it.
I suggest we confine ourselves to quarters until our fate's decided. We can at least face the consequences with our dignity intact.
Bravo! I admit I was fearing for the worst, but I can see that I underestimated you.
What do you mean you feared the worst?
I just didn't want to see anyone get hurt. There is one further matter to discuss. Obviously, some kind of disciplinary action must be taken here. The question of what form it takes is up to you.
There's no need to drag this out. I believe they learned their lesson.
Your compassion and understanding speak well of you. I'll take that holotape back. I also wanted to offer you something as a more personal expression of gratitude. I know that your work often takes you to the surface where supplies are scarce. I gathered these items together for you. I think you'll find them useful.
I suppose I'll never be trusted again.
Humanity's future
May
is
I be the
taking
first to
root
welcome
right
you, sir.
here.
We're looking forward to working with you.
I'm happy to be here, Dr. Fillmore. I hope I do the position justice.
I'm sure you will.
Right now, we're all here because it's finally time to stand up for ourselves.
Let's not be dramatic, Justin.
There's nothing dramatic about it. We're in a position to push back, to assert ourselves here. That's what we've talked about all along.
To bring you up to speed, obviously there are groups in the Commonwealth that stand in opposition to the Institute's goals. With the reactor now online, we have the ability to not only expand synth production, but to project power to a much greater degree.
Where are you going with this? What's the Institute's goal?
Well, the Directorate has agreed that steps must be taken to ensure our safety in the long run.
Let's just spit it out, shall we? The Directorate has decided that the Brotherhood of Steel need to be eliminated.
As the incoming director, we felt it important to inform you of the decision and get your thoughts on it. So, where do you stand?
I agree. We hit them hard, before they have time to react to our new position.
Good. That's just what I wanted to hear.
As director, it's up to you and how we focus our efforts in achieving this goal. We'd like your input on what direction we should take. Do we increase synth production or focus on weapons development?
What would the results of this choice be? I'd like to make a well-informed decision.
Well, if we increase synth production, we'd be able to deploy more of them to the Commonwealth to aid in our operations. Weapon development would improve the weapons we have available to us now, making our synths more effective in the field. Which would you prefer we focus on?
Synths are the Institute's greatest strength. The more we have, the better off we are.
Well said. I'll see that the necessary steps are taken. Thank you very much for your time, sir. That's all we have for the moment. I believe Father wished to speak with you once our meeting concluded.
Rushed work is sloppy at best, and deadly at worst. Surplus power should translate to increased efficiency and productivity.
Sometimes I hide my dad's notes.
child synth prototype may truly be the key
Son.
to our future.
Ah, there you are. You've met with the Directorate. I assume they made their intentions known? It was difficult for them to reach the decision to engage in open hostility. What about you? You agree with their decision?
It's the only way we can ensure the Institute's safety. That makes it the right thing to do.
I'm glad you agree. None what comes next will be easy. That conviction may help keep us all going.
You know, Father, it's no secret that you worked with the Railroad in order to first reach the Institute.
The depth of your involvement with them has been called into question repeatedly. I'm sure you can guess by whom. The question is, where do you stand with them now? Do you count them amongst your allies?
Does it matter? What are you getting at?
I think it's obvious. For the Institute's position in the Commonwealth to be secure, the Railroad must be eliminated. Completely. As our primary above-ground operative and someone who has had previous contact with the Railroad, you are in the best position to carry this out. So what I'm getting at, simply, is this. Are you willing to destroy them?
Is this really necessary?
I'm afraid it is. I take no pleasure in it, but it must.
Uh-huh. I can take care of them.
Good. Good. I don't enjoy asking you to put yourself in harm's way, but this is so important.
Want to do more fighting? Getting hungry. The world is bigger than Strong knew.
You are seriously pissing me off!
Bring in the pain.
Strong hope we find milk of humankind soon.
You're making that look easy.
My back hurts. My feet hurt. Everything hurts.
What's going on? What's up? This place is really coming together, huh? I can't take all the credit. Hey. Can it wait? What's up? Look at that. Opening fire! Oh, it's starting to have fun. That's how we do things around here. What the heck happened in here? The place is trashed. I'm guessing that reminds me of the old days.
Make a move and I'll end you, Wastelander.
I spent my childhood living right next to a vault. Those are some seriously bad memories I wish I could forget.
Hold it right there. Vault 81 security. I don't know where you got your hands on a working Pip-Boy, but you better start talking.
I got it in Vault 111.
Vault 111? Haven't heard of that one yet. And what sort of business are you looking to take care of here in 81?
Just looking to do a little trading.
Is that so? And you expect me to believe that? Oh, Overseer.
Who is it, Edwards?
Ma'am, some new Commonwealth traveler. Not one of our usual traders.
Well, if someone wants in, they can earn it like everyone else. Let me speak to them. Sorry about that. Officer Edwards here was just doing his job. I'm sure you can understand our need for caution. For newcomers, we like to operate on exchange. You help us, we help you.
I'm interested. What is it you need?
Fusion cores. 3, to be exact. You get the fusion cores. We grant the access.
I already have the fusion cores you need.
Really? Well then, I suppose I should say welcome. I'll be down to meet you at the entrance.
Come on, Gwen. My guys have been
Another outsider. What they let you in for.
Everyone's working hard right now, Cal. You think I don't know that? Just do the best with what
What's
you
with
can.
the attitude?
I don't trust outsiders. We didn't need your help before, we don't need it now. The Overseer never should have opened up the vault to your kind.
I'm a fellow Vault Dweller.
I don't care where you're from. It's not here.
Why the heck is there so much light in here?
Sorry about that. As you'll soon see, we have a few maintenance projects underway. Gwen McNamara, Overseer. Welcome to Vault 81. Here, we pride ourselves on having maintained a successful vault over these past 2 centuries. We'd like to be completely self-sufficient, but there are certain resources we can't provide ourselves.
I'm impressed you maintained a successful vault for so long.
Thanks. I owe it to the Overseers before me, but some here would disagree. A few believe opening the doors to the Commonwealth was a mistake.
You should be wary. The Commonwealth is a dangerous dangerous place.
Exactly why we rely on a select few traders for our needs. That's why I like to use a give-and-take system. If outsiders are willing to help us, we're willing to help them. Speaking of, if you're ready, I can take those fusion cores from you.
How often do you end up trading with the outside?
More often than you may think. A couple of times a month, I'd say. It also helps us keep up with Commonwealth news. And the fusion cores? You do have them, don't you?
Here you go. I'm sure you'll put them to good use.
I won't, but Dr. Pensky certainly will. Now, I have work to do. Most everyone here is very friendly with Commonwealth visitors. Although that power armor may make a few people nervous.
Ma'am, what about his friend here?
I'll allow it. Security is already extra mindful as it is. If he's lived this long in the Commonwealth, I'm sure he's chosen his friends wisely. If you need anything else, I'll be in my office.
Hey there.
Power armor? There's something you don't see every day. Don't say anything. Man, I'd love to be out there.
It takes some preparation. I'd learn how to use a gun and be ready to use it before I went out there.
I've never even touched a gun. Now, I can't even say if our security has seen any real combat. But with the hours we're working these days, I'm not even sure where I'd find the time to practice.
Why the long hours?
We're just making sure this roof over our heads doesn't cave in on us. They say it's all the moving parts that have us working round the clock these days. Structurally, I guess 81 is still pretty sound. Vault Tech sure knew what they were doing when they set these places up. Well, I don't want to keep you, and I gotta get back to work. Maybe I'll see you around.
Hi.
Calvin told me I want out so I can slack off. Maybe he's right. This work is just killing me.
Katie Pinn is the teacher here in 81. You should stop by her class. She's big on learning from outsiders.
Leave me alone. I've got work to do.
Pardon me, officer.
Hope that Pip-Boy belongs to you.
Yes?
Excuse me.
Showing off that power armor? No signs of radiation. Impressive.
Watch out for the maintenance. It never ends around here.
Hey.
The work never ends in Vault 81.
Nice Pip-Boy. If it ever starts acting up on you, see Alexis. She'll fix it right up.
Damn it. Aaron's not going to like this. How's that power armor working out for you?
Excuse me, officer.
Careful, outsider.
Don't go feeling all special because the Overseer let you in here. You weren't the first, and certainly won't be the last.
Hi.
Now that you made it in, we'll be keeping an eye on you. So do us all a favor and behave yourself.
Mister, are you really from... Mister? Hey, mister, where are you going?
Hi, Austin.
Bet you wish you took the tour now. Someday, I'm gonna check out the Commonwealth. If my grand lets me.
I'm heading out. Don't wait up for me.
Again?
Huh?
But I need your help here.
Sorry about the maintenance. It never ends these days.
you haven't needed my help in years. Whatever it is, it can wait.
Oh, so Aaron and I can just wait? You're gone more than you're here. Whatever happened to loving husband and father?
Stop nagging at me, Alexis. So you're the new guy. I heard we let someone into the vault. How long do you plan on sticking around?
Not sure. We'll see.
Yeah, I guess we will. We can take care of ourselves here in 81. We don't need to be letting in every stray traveler that comes our way.
Hey.
I have a perfectly capable husband who refuses to be of any use. Now, where did I put those screws?
Don't want any trouble in 81.
thought those computers were a waste of time.
Hello, Overseer.
Some of our residents aren't as thrilled about outsiders as most, so please, don't think they speak for all of us.
You're whipping up a new batch of pies today? I heard Alexis promised one to Aaron.
They can patch you.
To disappoint the little ones.
Those pies are going to be for Calvin and his crew. Lord knows they could use a treat right now.
Hey,
you must be
try
that
telling
new
that to
traveler,
Aaron and
Gwen.
breaking a little girl's heart.
It's always
Didn't
nice to
realize
see
my
a new
wife
face
was so
around here.
cold-blooded.
Who's Gwen?
Oh, Gwen's the overseer, but I could never get used to calling her that. I've known that girl since she was in diapers. If you need any food for the road, or just feeling hungry, you let me know. Our menu isn't quite as exotic as the Commonwealth, but it'll do in a pinch.
Let's see what you got.
I never get anything done on an empty stomach.
Excuse me, Maria.
Not every day I get a customer in power armor. What can I get you?
Do you run this place by yourself?
Heavens no, I'd be a wreck. My husband, Mark, he helps me, though mostly with the tasting.
Is it hard work feeding everyone here?
It used to be easier. Back when I was young, we had more supplies than we could count. Why, my mother taught me some recipes that had ingredients that... well, I doubt you could find them anywhere anymore. Since we started trading, we manage well enough, but the variety... let's just say it's more than a bit lacking.
Have you ever thought about leaving the vault?
Never. Can you imagine? Born and raised right here in Vault 81. It was easier back then, you know. Supplies were high, and the dangers outside were both severe and unknown. Poor Gwen didn't know what she was getting into when she accepted the role of Overseer.
How is Gwen doing as the Overseer?
It weighs on her, I can tell. We need help from the Commonwealth, but a few people, they don't care for it. Not to mention the state of the vault. Upkeep's got people working round the clock these days. Even me. If people are going to be up all night working, they'll need a good meal to keep them going.
Let's see what you got.
Take your time.
Ensuring mankind has a future. We have no desire to interfere in the uninformed details.
Power armor in Vault 81. We aren't raiders here, you know.
You should stop by and see Horatio while you're here. I can't imagine you come across many barbers in the company.
If you want a good meal, stop by the Sunshine Diner some morning.
Thanks, Horatio. I love it. I didn't think I'd ever make it in with the hours I've been working.
But you did, and now you look completely refreshed. Just remember, a couple months and you come back and see me again. Now, off with you. Get some rest.
No promises there, but I'll try.
If you want a new look, stop by my salon sometime.
Horatio.
You should take off that helmet. It's good to let the scout breathe. After living in the vault, I can't imagine trying to make a living back out there in the
You got guts wearing that Pip-Boy in the Commonwealth. I can't believe someone hasn't tried to steal yet.
cat got loose in the Commonwealth.
If you haven't already, you should stop by the classroom. Katie would love to have you speak to her students.
Showing off that power.
Seeds. I need more seeds.
I was hoping you'd stop by. Now I know from experience that Commonwealth shows no mercy when it comes to hair. So, how about a trim?
You've been outside of the vault?
Quincy, born and raised. My mother, may she rest in peace, she was a doctor. Imagine her surprise when she learned I'd rather cut hair than stitch people up. But enough about me. How about that hair of yours?
Did you say you were from Quincy?
Sure did. Looks like I was one of the lucky ones, too. Last I heard, Gunners are taking her over.
Any good gossip flying around?
They say Holt is running around on his wife. Apparently, he and Tina DeLuca are secretly getting together. But never mind about them. Your hair is a disaster. You have to let me fix it.
Any news going around?
Did you know that Bobby DeLuca was a jet junkie? He needs to quit before someone gets hurt, himself included, working in maintenance, high all the time. It's a good thing old Rusty does most of the work.
Heard any good rumors?
I heard Aaron's cat, Ashes, got out of the vault. She's pretty upset. I can't imagine anyone would want to set foot outside to get him back.
What's the word around Vault 81?
Not much of late, but I'll keep my ears open for you. Sure you don't want me to...
Not interested.
Really? Sorry to hear that.
Damn it.
Dr. Forsyth is asking to see you.
This strain is doing quite well.
Hi.
Those seedlings are almost ready for transplant. Very little discoloration. Strong cellular plant structure. I'll have to see how it holds up to exposure. You'll do perfectly. I'm in need of a willing test subject to try this new strain of fruit I've created.
Why don't you just tell me about yourself?
Me? I'm the vault biologist and hydroponic gardener. Everything you see here, I grew, including this new fruit I just developed. But I need someone to test it. Sure I can't talk you into trying it?
Nah, what the hell. I'll try it.
Excellent. Just tell me how it tastes and how it makes you feel. Now where'd I put that Geiger counter?
Remind me not to mess with you when
Dr.
you're in that
Pensky.
thing.
Did you try the fruit? Tell me, how was it?
It was good. No adverse effects.
I knew it. This is good progress. I'll have to start a new batch right away. Since you've been so helpful, maybe you can help out in another capacity. You see, I need these plants to conduct my studies, and they take some special nourishment, especially the carrots. If you could keep an eye out for fertilizer while you're out in the Commonwealth, I'll be more than happy to compensate you for your efforts.
Sure, I can do that.
Really? Great. Just bring by whatever you can find.
Uh-huh.
Need to check the water pumps again. The water smells funny.
Welcome, welcome. I hope I'm not being presumptuous, but I'd like to ask you a favor. Would you mind donating some medical samples, even just a blood sample?
Sure, you can have some blood.
Excellent. Just have a seat, and I'll draw some blood. Sit there. This'll only take a sec. There. Hardly hurt a bit, eh? Thank you. This will be a great help. Now, I need to get these prepared immediately.
Excuse me, Dr. Forsyth.
Do you need something? I'm rather busy at the moment.
You're that wanderer from the Commonwealth. I'm Rachel. I assist Dr. Forsyth with his medical duties. Are you sick or injured?
Do you get a lot of patients in the vault?
No. The people of this vault are surprisingly healthy. If that's all, I have work to do.
I've heard some doctors out there specialize in facial reconstruction. I can't imagine attempting surgery in those conditions.
If you need a doctor, Forsyth and Rachel are down in the medical center. They can patch you up.
Still got that power armor on? Honestly, there's no need for it here.
Sorry about the maintenance. It never ends these days.
I can't wait till I don't have to go to school anymore.
Whoa! A real live Commonwealth person. You dress funny.
Hi there.
Excuse me, mister. Have you seen my cat?
Ash is gone?
What happened?
He scratched me. And I yelled at him to go away. I didn't mean forever, though. His name is Ashes, and he's the best cat in the whole world.
I think he's left the vault. I saw him run by me when I got here.
Left the vault? Oh, please bring him back. Please. No one else would set foot outside for him.
Oh.
Thank you. His name is Ashes. He's the sweetest little gray cat. I just want him to come home.
Hey, Austin.
Gran says I'm a bottomless pit when it comes to food.
Excuse me.
Oh, you're that new traveler. You must have had so many adventures out in the Commonwealth.
Every waking moment's an adventure out there.
Oh my. I knew it. My kids would love to hear some of them. Would you be willing to talk to my class?
What types of stories are you looking for?
Nothing too violent. I'm sure they'll have lots of questions, though. Thank you so much.
Some days, I'm gonna check out the Commonwealth.
You must be
If
so
my brain
scared.
lets me.
Hey, Katie.
Would you like to tell the students one of your stories now?
What topics should I avoid?
Nothing with excessive violence. And I'm sure they'll have lots of questions.
I'd be glad to.
Wonderful. The kids are so excited. Children! Children, listen up. We have a guest today who is going to tell us stories about the Commonwealth.
Did you ever fight a Deathclaw?
How do you know about Deathclaws?
I hear stuff. Gran heard something about them from a Commonwealth guy.
I did. With nothing more than a pistol and 3 bullets.
Really?
A group of raiders had my friend Preston trapped.
But you rescued him, right?
Preston showed me where to find some power armor I could fix.
Power armor! Wow.
When the Deathclaw crawled out, Preston was ready with his laser musket.
I bet you were glad he was there.
Preston and I kept shooting until it was dead.
I bet that took lots of bullets.
Thank you so much for that story. Children, say thank you.
Thank you.
And we have a thank you gift for you. Here.
I can't believe he just ran off like that.
Hello, Katie.
Oh, you're that new traveler. You must have had so many adventures out in the Commonwealth.
I can't wait till I don't have to go to school anymore.
Oh, what I wouldn't give for some real time off.
You're that Commonwealth traveler, aren't you?
Hey, outsider. Do me a favor. If my good-for-nothing brother asks you for Jet, tell him to buzz off.
All right.
Look, he's a junkie, but he's getting careless. If he gets caught, we're both in trouble. And as much as I'd like to leave this canned paradise, that's not how I want to go.
If he's addicted, you should try to help him get clean.
I think I haven't tried. I locked him in his room for a week. It wasn't 2 days before he was using again. Now I admit, I've got my own share of the blame here. Bobby gets his chems from me, and I keep him on a short leash. But not anymore. I'm cutting off his useless ass.
Why would you feed his habit?
He's my brother, and he's overworked. I give him a little Jet, and he perks up. He seems happy, I feel better. Done. Now that it's getting out of control, it's another story. He wants to put me at risk, he gets cut off.
Good. That's the first step to helping your brother.
Should have done it a long time ago. But things ain't easy around here.
Hey, the outsider. You lost? No trading going on down here.
This is an interesting room.
Really? Guess maybe for an outsider. Just the old generators down here. Oh, and hey, if you got any Jet on you, I may be willing to take it off your hands. Say 75 caps?
Who's it for? You?
Me, myself, and I. Don't worry, I'm not into selling. That's my sister's thing.
I'm not a dealer. I don't sell drugs.
Hey, forget I asked. Seriously. And if you could keep this little conversation under wraps, I'd appreciate it. Just don't let Tina know. She'd be all over my ass.
Tired of working. Tired of this vault.
Please direct any maintenance requests to Mr. DeLuca. They will be handled in the order they were received.
So you're programmed for vault maintenance?
An astute observation. I assist Mr. DeLuca with reactor maintenance, tending to the heart of the vault. He prefers to supervise while giving me the privilege of fulfilling the tasks.
Sounds like a typical boss to me.
It's a relief to hear you say so. Compared to his predecessor, Mr. DeLuca has very little mechanical knowledge. I almost thought him unqualified. But when it comes to delegation, he's top-notch.
What you looking at?
Can't wait till I'm off shift. Gonna get wasted tonight.
that, folks, was the ink spots. Here's a strange state of affairs for you, folks. Some or all of you may have heard of that old Parsons Asylum in the Northeast. You may also have known. Stay away from it. I guess no one told a group of raiders about that because word is they attacked it recently. You'd think that might mean the place is overflowing with raiders right now.
Find anything useful, or are you just wasting our time again?
They got them off and bolted. But given how creepy that place was, I was wondering if something else
This vault would fall apart if I wasn't here.
Hello, next. Worry.
Fix this, fix that. Never ends. If we have old Rusty, nothing would ever get done right here.
I heard we had a trader in today. Yes?
It's been a while since someone from the Commonwealth last visited us.
Don't want any trouble in 81.
I wish my mom wasn't working so much.
The work never ends at Vault 81.
Ashes! If anything's happened to him, it's all my fault.
Another lamp. What the hell do these people do to them that they keep breaking?
Looking for medical treatment? Talk to Rachel. She'd be happy to help you with anything you
I can patch you up if you need it.
Commonwealth sounds so exciting and dangerous.
Huh?
If you need anything from the depot, stop by in the morning.
This is different.
Must be rough, living out there.
Overseer.
Have you been down to medical to see Dr. Forsyth yet? He told me he's very interested in meeting you. Take time to look around. You'll have the full run of the place. Feel free to make the most of the services we offer while you're here.
Everything's under control.
Yeah?
Huh? Your friend here looks like a regular mercenary. We'll be keeping a close eye on him.
Someone there? Human. Got a treat for you. No more hiding!
Feeling eyes on my back. This shouldn't take long.
Wish a buckethead would show up. I'd rip his leg clean off. So boring. Getting hungry.
This place used to be a market. But paid me.
Let's play, little human! I, Metal Man, gonna be a...
Can't take much more. Give up already. Waste of time. Break every bone in your body.
Look out! anyone there?
Got it. There we go.
tells me this isn't the best idea you've ever had.
Ashes, go home. Erin misses you.